Hi everybody, welcome to my live. Here's your moment to ask questions. So many of you have said that this is helpful to have a time where you know that I'm around to ask questions. So I try to do these. If you follow me, it should come up on your phone telling you whenever I'm live. I certainly do not schedule them because I just do them in between clients whenever I can. And so you can always drop in, and sometimes I go back later and I say, like I add posts or podcasts that are relevant. I link you to stuff in the comments, even if you show up and comment after I'm live. So I'm live right now at 10:51 a.m. Eastern, but I may not be, you may see this later. So then you can still comment with your question, and I tend to go back if I have something relevant to add, like a podcast or post to refer you to, then I do that. So say hi and send me likes if you are watching, then more people can see my stuff. So it's always good. And if you have questions, it's so much more fun when you guys have questions than when I'm just talking. You should all be following the Dr. Psych Mom show. I have mostly free episodes, but a quarter of them are subscriber. So that's $8.99 a month for those. The rest are free on all platforms, the Dr. Psych Mom show. And what else? And of course, my posts are all on drpsychmom.com. Hi, Candace. Thanks for saying hi. Anybody could say hi too, just so I don't talk to myself. That's always better because I am a person too. People don't know that. Some people send really nasty remarks that they would never say to somebody in person because they forget that I'm a person, but I am a person. So hello, Candace. And you guys should, hi Matt, and you guys should join my group. My group is awesome. It's $4.99 a month, blue subscribe button on the main page. And it's the best place on the internet, in my opinion. Lots of smart people that engage on each other's threads, and I chime in on the threads, and it's really a nice place to be. So y'all should definitely do that. If you cannot afford the $8.99, maybe you can afford the $4.99. Hi, Jason. Thank you for saying hi. If anybody has any questions or any ideas of stuff that I could talk about, let me know. I always like to answer questions. That's more fun than just chatting to myself, which of course I do every other day on the Dr. Psych Mom show. That's the podcast. I got to record some more. They're about 15 minutes long usually, and it's just me talking. So I never record those or I never have notes or whatever. I just talk. Matt said, definitely worth the money. Tons of different perspectives. Thank you so much, Matt, for that testimonial there. And Molly also says, hi Molly. And it's definitely an amazing group. Yes, I do think it is an amazing group. Even a small paywall makes all the difference, It's so funny what people will spend money on. It's like, I always think about it like this. So you go to get a new car. What if they told you it was $5 more, that your car payment was $5 more? You would be like, who gives a shit, right? Who cares? But to spend $5, people will be like, I don't know about that $5. It's obviously there's people who are struggling financially, but I'm talking about the situation in which you're paying either 505 or 510 for something, and you're gonna be like, I literally don't even care at all, don't bother me. But then doing the $4.99, people will be like, I don't know if it's worth it. It's very funny how people mentally earmark money in different ways. Hi Kaylee, good morning. Molly said, I literally just stopped following my friend on Twitch and switched to you. Thank you. So see, she didn't even lose any money. She just made a different decision. Ray says, here's a question. My wife, whom I think has avoidant attachment, complained when I surprised her with a date night. Is this common for avoidant attachment people, for them to not like spontaneity? Yeah, totally. I mean, she doesn't want romance. So you're springing on her something she doesn't want. She never responds the way you want. If she's the avoidant, you're the preoccupied. You're always wanting something she doesn't know if she can give. You always want this connection. She feels smothered. So at the very least, she wants to be prepared, It's the same as if, she would spring on you like a test or something, Like, it's not fun for her. She doesn't want the romance. She's avoiding attachment, right? She doesn't want it. So at least if she could get herself out ahead of it and think that it's coming, then it's a little bit better. So yeah, so you learn. Lifelong learning. You know, she wants to have the date nights on the calendar. Cool, do it. A lot of women are like that with sex. You know, it's not their thing. They're trying. They want to get in the mood. They want to do responsive desire, but they need to know when it's coming, you know? They can't just do spontaneous shit anymore. It hurts. They're not ready. It's in the middle of their day. They want to know when it's coming. The same as many non-romantic men are about date night. They don't want to be surprised. Many men are like your wife, you know, with the date night. They're like, wait, what? I thought I was going to relax tonight. I got to go somewhere and, like, think of some shit to talk about and, like, get dressed up and, like, you know, try to impress you with how, you know, clever my conversation is. No, fucking thank you, you know, right? I mean, it's reasonable. It's having something sprung on you that is not in your wheelhouse tends to feel bad, not good. You thought of that as a positive surprise, but it's not. Not unless you're the sort of person who loves romance. Maybe even her when she was younger, before children, before possibly menopause, whatever. It's just not where she's at. So have some empathy, you know. I know your intentions were good, but you got to get into her mindset. Her mindset is, if these things are going to be difficult, the least that he could do is tell me when they're going to happen, because he wants so much more than I can give, you know. And it's like, it's sad to sit there and, like, know the person's trying to connect to you and you can't do it and whatever. So that's the perspective, Ray, that you may have been looking for. Leslie says hello. Thank you, Leslie. Hello to you, too. Any other questions? I got 2 more minutes here. That was a good question, Ray. So I'll put that one in my title for this live. William says, hi, how are you doing today? I'm good. How are you, William? Thank you for participating. And Ray, you know, there's a lot of guys with avoidant wives in the secret group, so you should totally join that. Everybody watching should send a like. 65 people watching, so y'all should be sending likes. Tim says hello. Timothy says hello. David says hello. So y'all should be joining the group. You guys should be liking. The more engagement that I get, the more of these things that I do. Kelly says, is there a book or advice on helping family members with empathy for depression? Yeah, there's lots of books on when a family member has depression. They're all over Amazon, so you can just literally look up something like When a Loved One Has Depression, and you'll probably find a good book. Ray says it's 7-ish in Australian dollars. Well, Ray, unless you never spend $7 on a cup of coffee and a bagel, then you should spend it on this. John says hi. Hello. Michael says hi. Christopher says the hardest thing to comprehend is a woman's mind. The hardest thing for anybody, I know you meant that as a joke, but the hardest thing is to comprehend a person who is different from you, their mind. Empathy is very hard. It's hard for women to understand men, and it's hard for men to understand women. And it's hard for women to understand different kind of women and men to understand different kind of men. And it's hard for parents to understand children. So empathy is just difficult. Molly says, oh, I hit 3 months. It's honestly been life-changing to see the different perspectives. Thank you so much. That's a real great thing to say, Molly. So, you know, and if y'all, the other thing that you could do is you could join the group and you could post a thread about your relationship experience and or your parenting experience, your career, whatever it is that you are interested in following me because of. You can post on that, and then everybody like kind of chimes in. I'm going to enter my Zoom room. I'm going to have to leave as soon as my client comes in, but I can stay until then. Kaylee says, why do some men say they want a woman who has a high sex drive, but then say it's too much? That's just like really like men who are very ambivalent and conflicted about sex. Most men are thrilled to have a high sex drive woman. You know, if a man was raised sex negative, though, then he's got that Madonna whore thing, but that is not most men. Definitely not. All right, got to go, guys. Got a client. Talk to y'all soon. Send a like. Join the group. Bye-bye.